Yes, guys, this is Nitty Last and welcome. In this video, what we're going to be doing is carrying on my series of looking forward to Call of Duty 2016. Yes, I did say looking forward. I know a lot of people are going, fuck off, man. This is going to be set in space. It is going to be shockingly shit. But, you know, I'm going to be open-minded. I'm going to think that maybe Infinity Ward are going to be pulling something special out of the bag. I know everyone wants their boots back on the ground. It's not going to happen. So, at the end of the day, all we can do is look forward to the year ahead and hope that maybe it's not going to be as bad as what we think it is. At the end of the day, it's going to be set in space, but by no means do I think any multiplayer maps where we're just going to be floating around, not being able to touch the floor or anything else like that. Obviously, we're going to have our little jetpacks back once again so we can boost around and stuff like that, but I don't think it's going to be as bad as Advanced Warfare, and I do not think for 1 second it's going to be any worse. So, because I've been used to it for the last couple of years, another year of it is not going to hurt me whatsoever, personally. So, we're going to try and look forward to it once again. So, what we're going to do is look back to Call of Duty Ghosts, and we're going to be taking a look at the assault rifles. Now, I'm going to give you my top 3 of which ones were my favourites, and my number 1 that I'd actually like to see maybe return for Call of Duty 2016. So, let's first of all start off with the first one that you actually unlocked, and that was the SC-2010. This one was just your bog standard fully automatic assault rifle. It was pretty strong, it was pretty good, it's easy to use and everything else. Wasn't really anything crazily special about it. Then we had the H.A.T.R. Now this one I didn't really mind too much. It was alright. It wasn't the actual best out of all the assault rifles, but it's a pretty strong weapon as well. Now the AK-12. Now this was the fully automatic. Now this one had increased damage. Now for me personally, what I found was a lot of people would love to be running this with a suppressor everywhere you went, especially on the bigger style maps. Well, I don't think you could get much bigger than most of the maps that you actually got on Call of Duty Ghosts, but you know what I mean, on certain ones that you didn't want to be located too easily. This one was a very good weapon to actually stick a suppressor on. Then we had the H.A.T.R. as well. Now, obviously, with the H.A.T.R., this had the highest fire rate, in its class. And for me personally, the way that how quickly you died in Call of Duty Ghosts, this one did work quite well. Then we had the Remington R5. Now, this one I really enjoyed. Now, this one was absolutely fantastic. I've seen some pro players actually switch it to a single shot and just down people straight away. So I didn't really tend to go with that one. I must admit I quite enjoyed it. Obviously it had a reduced fire rate, you know, for stability and what else, but it had very high damage output, and for me it was quite fantastic to actually use. Then we had the MSBS. Now this one you could say was a little bit overpowered to start off with and whatnot else, but I didn't get on with it as much as I wanted to. Now, I absolutely love my burst weapons, but it was just something about this weapon that just, I don't know, it just did not quite float my boat for me. It really didn't, but it was a very strong burst weapon overall. Then moving on to the next one. Now, this one's got to be way at the top, and that is going to be the Honey Badger. Fully automatic, integrated silencer. People absolutely running with this thing. They really did. I mean, the time to kill in Ghost was horrendous anyway, so the fact that you could pretty much just pick people off from the other side of the map with this and never ever be caught up on the radar, and it never actually took up one of your attachments, was absolutely brilliant to use. Then we had the RX-160. Now this was the fully automatic one. This is the white assault rifle that you got. You know, it had a laser sight with it for increased hip accuracy. Wasn't my favorite though. I really wanted to actually enjoy that weapon, but I couldn't get on board with it. I really couldn't. So what I'm going to do is give you my top 3 of my favourite ones I actually love to use. Now, number 3 is going to be the AK-12. That one was a very good, strong weapon, especially if you want to be a little bit stealthy. Then at number 2, I would have to say is going to be the Honey Badger. Now, Honey Badger was a very good weapon, but for me personally, it wasn't as good as the number 1 slot, and that is going to be going to the Remington R5. Now, that particular weapon, I had a great time using. I really did. I thought it was an absolutely fantastically strong weapon overall. It didn't have the best fire rate in its class, but with the time to kill and Call of Duty Ghosts, I mean, you could pretty much down people indoors and out of doors quite easily. It didn't really matter too much whereabouts that you were. So for me overall, that was probably my most favourite assault rifle, and if they want to bring something like that back to Call of Duty 2016, it would be fantastic to see. But anyway guys, let me know in the comment section below what your top 3 are. It'd be amazing to hear which ones you're picking, which ones you're going to choose, sorry. I think there won't be too many variations. Maybe the Honey Badger and the Remington to be swapping around, but for me definitely it is going to be the Remington. But coming up on my screen now is my subscribe button. Make sure you're clicking on that. I've got lots of things going on my channel at the moment, and guys, if you could drop a like on this video, support me, that'd be even better. This is Nitty Last, and I'll catch you later.